Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. I welcome you in today. I'm just gonna get right into this word. Um, Take this word back to God and please seek the Lord for confirmation before you uh, do anything too much with the word. All right, so the word today is all my sons are coming home. So I received this word about actually a year ago or 2 years ago, I believe. Mid year, middle of the year, when I was working a job at a nursing home. And I remember this was a blessing to me, although it had required some things and it helped with some responsibilities and me gaining responsibility. But at this nursing home, I was I was constantly receiving prophetic signs. One of the things I saw was on the soap bottle of the soap bottle in the bathroom, I saw milk and honey. So I thought of the land of milk and honey, which is a promised land. And so God gave me some revelations through what I saw also, which was the words, all my sons, on a truck when I was at this job. So right as I was walking through the hallway of this job area at this big place. It had like a lot of security, some of the locked doors and stuff. I remember seeing, I can't say too much. So at a window, I saw uh, through the window um, a big truck. It's gonna be on the screen, guys. It should be the thumbnail, I believe. This exact truck. I saw this. It said those exact words, and I remember feeling like, Lord, what are you saying through this? But when I saw it, it was like I jolted, almost like I jumped in my spirit, or like something alerted me to pay attention and that it was important. So when I looked, I saw some man. It was like a strong looking man inside of the car, but he was there like resting almost, like he was just at a standstill a bit. And he was stopped somewhere right outside of that window, but he wasn't moving. Although, my God, Jesus is so good. Thank you, Jesus. I pray you would bring back to my memory because it was so long ago when I saw this, but I knew it wasn't time to share it yet. So I literally waited years, guys, before sharing this, and God just brought it back now. For some things He just put on my spirit and reminded me of. So I saw coming back around. Sorry, when I walked there and I looked and I jolted and got like, whoa, like what is that? And immediately prophetically I could sense this meant the spouses coming home. Okay, I'm gonna explain this to you, okay, because I know we can't really, we have to be realistic, I'm not saying every literal person is going to receive their spouse at a certain time and everyone's journey is different. But I saw this. There was a man in a car and he was at a standstill in this truck, but he had a destination. Jesus, he had a destination. He had packaging, something like moving. It was a moving company, I believe. And it's like a moving company that like represents friendliness, represents hospitality almost in some ways. It represents like strong men like gardeners or fixers or truck loaders, like these strong capable men who were there just to help you. And that's why I said all my sons. I don't know if women work there, but I often saw men as associated with this company, which also stood out. So when I noticed the car, the truck, um the guy was there. He wasn't asleep, but he was like relaxing, kind of like not he was relaxed but alert. I don't know if you know what I mean. relaxed but alert, ready to take off, ready to soon move forward. And he was carrying something that needed to get to a destination. So God gave me some more elaboration on this. I sat with him on it. I'm going to read the page of notes he gave me, and I'm going to give you just what I sense, what I research, and how this applies to your spouse. So, really quick, here are some details about All My Sons Moving and Storage Company. It first of all talks about the customers having a fondness for them. It says they're proud of this company, sweet people. Another commenter said, did a great job and got done super fast, would recommend. And this person, guys, this person's name is Sarah. Literally Sarah. You know how prophetic that is? Abraham and Sarah? Or Sarai, what it used to be, but Sarah now. It says 5 stars here, and it says Ron and UT or something said were great. They were quick. They quick, careful, and very professional. I recommend this company to everybody. Thank you so much. So it talks about our family, care, friends, experience, community, and values. Family moving company, a family moving company, I believe. Or it may not be directly from a family, but they call themselves a family. Okay, so first of all, you guys, your person may really value family, but God has taught them and shown them, given them eyes to see, to know that even your own blood or people close to you can betray you, and you have to be careful and cautious. So, some families may be good and may be allowed to be kept, but there are a lot of things they've had to learn. They've had to learn the hard way. Let's just say that. And that might not be for everyone, but some of them are fully aware. They're very discerning, smart, thoughtful. They have a lot of values and morals, even when they're in the world. They're just good men. And that's what I sensed when it said my sons. It's like God was proud to call them his sons because, and I know, well, let me just say, it's like they are the symbol, the emblem, they're the brand called All My Sons. God takes 3 on the clock as I say this. God takes pride and joy in his sons, godly pride. He takes he is not ashamed of them, you know, what they've been through, any challenge they've had. He is loving, cleaning, and purifying, pruning his sons. He finds these sons to be adventurous, um, adamant, persistent, diligent, hardworking, kind, humble, and thoughtful. Some of the characteristics I'm feeling. So he is proud to give you over to his sons. And they have changed. A lot of them have changed from their old ways. There's a true change that has happened as opposed to people who have stayed stuck and have pretended to change. Okay. You know, that could be enemies who've stayed that way. So be discerning. So adventurous could also mean rebellious. Some of them have been rebellious before, they're being delivered from that. They wanted to like explore life, explore the world, live it up, do things. They took risks. Um, they like trying new things. Like I'm thinking of trying a lot of new things, different things. Because moving companies often move from like one location to another, over like for very long drives, over highways and byways, you know, by mountains. I'm just kidding, but depends on how far it's going to be taken. Sometimes it could be to different states, you know, depending on what the moving company does. But these people have been traveling. They could be travelers. It could also be aspiring like movie movie actors or movie uh I don't know why I keep wanting to say producers, but like something to do with Hollywood or the stage or music or dance or theater or like fandom, fame, celebrity. Some of them have had some kind of high calling that they've been working on and moving forward to. Also, you guys may be, you may have been the one who's needed help in moving. Okay, that could be spiritually or physically, because these sons come to help people to move while you still have to take certain steps though to have your things prepared to move. So God may be sending you help in moving, but you also have to help yourself. And He also wants you to know that it could be at one point your spouse helps you with this thing, but he could end up, even because of their pride, him still humbling their pride, he could end up wanting you to actually make some transition with him. Please take us back to God, guys. Please do not receive. Um, please take us back to God first in confirmation. He could not be wanting you to receive or take in too much help from other people unless their heart is right and unless he's leading you to. And he may want you to do some things yourself. Don't rush either. Don't rush. So, yeah, that's the revelation. And now I'm going to read my notes. All right, so here's the word. Okay, all of God's sons, a lot of God's sons. That's what all means, not literally all, because of course there's obedience, there's timing, and some disobedience has happened. But many of God's sons, He's calling home right now. Right now, as in they are already on their way. Okay, let me read the notes. The trucks represent heavy weights and heavy loads being taken off of you. A move and a moving truck, a moving company. The men are moving in. The men are moving out. They are coming to make a move. They are coming to they are coming to move you, some of them. Or, and I put that in parentheses, I put some of them in parentheses. Or they are coming to help you. You are moving closer to them, and they are moving closer to you. A long time ago, about a few years ago, while I was working at this job, I was transferring food from cafeteria, and I remember on my way back at one point, I saw on a large truck saying, "All my sons, moving company." Through this, the Lord is speaking that His sons are coming back home on a grand scale. He has put something on their spirit, a quickening, a fire, a burning, a conviction to come back home, to make things right. And they are coming quickly. I know this is hard to hear. If we're being honest, it's hard to hear and to believe, but this is what He spoke on my spirit. Also, I can't remember completely, but I believe I saw recently how I got this word was I saw the moving truck again recently. And I haven't seen this guys in years. Years. This is kind of a company that you don't see all the time. It's more of like a private, I don't know if it's a private company, but it's just more of a company that's not on the same scale, I guess, that you would see every day. Like, for example, just regular U-Hauls. It's a little different. It's a separate company. Anyways, Majority of his sons are coming back home. Now, that doesn't mean that every man on earth will return. But many will be given a strong call to return, and direction, purpose, and conviction. He will pour out his spirit upon all men. This return to God, this return is to God first, then to you, their kingdom spouse. So Acts 2, verse 17 says, "And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith God, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams." So some of your spouses have had a spiritual awakening, and they have realized their need for a partner. They don't want to live like the player life or the fast life anymore, or the wanderer, like an adventurer. Uh, what is that called? A person who is like an adventurer. I don't know. They want to settle down. They want to make something official with someone. They are seeing people coming and coupling together, and it is time now for them to come home. Okay, please take this word back to God, guys. I hope it helps you. Please leave down in the comments below your thoughts, questions, or anything you would like to be answered. I'm working on getting back to some comments as the Lord leads me. I've been a little tired lately, but I'm trying to fix up my sound quality or anything else I'm working on. I'm still grateful just to have this platform. And remember, these words have value. Even if it seems like something short or something small, that one small thing can plant a seed. It can plant a seed. And so that seed can grow over time. And this word may be for you at a different time. It doesn't have to be for you now. It could be for you a year later. That could be when they are urgently coming back. They could be coming back at a time where you least expect, but also sooner than you expect. And this could be years later, weeks later, months later, or at any time when you receive this word and God confirms it to you. Okay? So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.